Hello everybody and welcome back to iRacing. It's been a week or two. I've been caught up in F1 like I think most people have. But I am back on iRacing. This is the NASCAR Xfinity Series B-Class fixed from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway, aka a 1.5 mile super speedway. I did some practice before this, and let me tell you, it is really freaking weird to be doing this on a track this small. It makes it feel like you're in an Indy car in the mid-2000s. It's kind of crazy. Starting P3 here. We're in car number 8. I think there's 20-something people in this race, so hopefully it's a relatively clean race. 45 laps here. Got Noah Gregson car in front of us.
Okay, Des, here we go.
Waiting on the green flag.
Green.
Leaders away. He kind of just rolled ahead on the start there. Let the guy in second place just get to that inside line. Just fine for us. We're in no hurry, I guess. However, we could go to that outside line. Try to take the lead on that line if we want.
Outside.
Head down to the inside of this 23 car. Right in behind the 9 here.
Still there. Starts okay. We're outside.
Whew, a little loose there on the exit. Honestly, the hardest part of this track is the D shape.
V2.
Because you can't really see the line. It's kind of like a super speedway where you can't 100% see the line. So it's a little bit blind there through that section as the 9. Wasn't sure. You thought we might go high with him on the straightaway, but no, we're going to stick it down to the inside line. We'll take the lead. Of course, no yellow line rule in iRacing. People are usually respectful of that yellow line, especially here. It's a little bit of a divot on that front stretch, so it's not exactly a easy transition to make. It looks like the 9 and the guy that was behind me, the Supra, going to team up on the high side. I now have the Oreo car behind me. Going to give us a push here out of 4 maybe. It's kind of hard to bump draft at this track because it seems like before you even know it, you're back in the corner. Especially on the front stretch with it kind of being a corner there as well. Because you don't really go straight at all for very long. So, you know, it's weird. I don't know how else to describe this racing this track. If you haven't on iRacing already, it feels very weird. It doesn't feel natural because just don't do this in a stock car at this type of track. This is meant for Daytona and Talladega. So to be racing pack style like this at another track just feels strange. And again, it kind of feels like a short track almost, just because it's only a 1.5 mile instead of the standard 2.5. It just makes it feel very odd in terms of, you know, you don't get that little rest on the straightaway. And also with how narrow this track is, especially in the turns, it definitely feels more narrow than old Atlanta. You really feel it. You can't really do more than 2 wide. You can do 3 wide, but it's a lot more uncomfortable. It's kind of like Daytona where, can you do it? Sure, you can do it. But it takes some skill from all 3 drivers. Second place at the line there is the 17 car where he takes the lead there. High line working pretty good on those corner exits, so it drives just like a normal super speedway where the inside line's kind of the dominant line on the corner, but that outside line gets such a strong run. So it's just like any other super speedway on the iRacing service. Again, this front stretch is the most tricky part because those dog legs feel so sharp, man.
Still there. Clear to the wall.
We led that lap over that 17 car.
Car high.
And because it's shorter, it means the turns have a tighter radius as well. So it's kind of easier to have the car get out from underneath you in terms of it just sliding up the track, because there isn't that nice wide radius of track like there is at Daytona or Talladega, where it has a more natural feel to it. It's definitely an odd feel. Now, this was a free update, actually. It came out, I think this week, right before Atlanta started. So it might have come out like Sunday or Monday. This was a free update. My guess is because they cannot add a new track like this in the middle of a season and have it on the schedule. That's just my guess. Because I would have guessed, you know, if you had asked me beforehand, I would have bet everything I had to say they would have charged you for this new track. Considering they usually charge you for reviews of tracks like this when it's not just graphical upgrades like Watkins Glen.
Still there.
But my guess is they had to do it this way. As far as I'm aware, there is no old Atlanta, or if there is, it's in the Legacy section already, but I didn't see anything, so if it's not already, I guess it'll be added at the end of the season.
Hold your line.
I imagine Legacy Atlanta will become perhaps free content. I don't know if the Legacy content does. Whoa!
Steady.
Big sideways on that push there from the 23.
Hold your line.
I think we got both hands on the wheel.
Still there.
But,
Wide. You're the inside.
yeah, because all those Legacy tracks, I had them. And then I had to buy the new versions when they came out, like Pocono, Phoenix, Michigan, etc. So, definitely not sure how that works, but it's, it seemed to has really calmed down here now all of a sudden. Ever since we got that crazy bump. Handling definitely seems to be a thing here, even though this is a repave, because of the tight radius here. It seems like handling kind of plays a factor in the car. The car just kind of feels a little squirrely in the middle of the corner. It feels very active. Not like at Daytona where it's nice and smooth, or Talladega. Definitely feels more active at this track. You're having to do a lot more at the inputs. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and fall back now.
Still there.
Instead of trying to keep it on the bottom there. Clip the apron that little bit, as you might have saw. And with that, we're just going to end up falling back here because it started to drift up a little. I could have come down tight, but I wasn't 100% sure if that 23 car was going to let us. I mean, being so early in this race still, it didn't really feel like there was a point. But tell you what, we are getting a huge run
Keep it steady.
down the back straightaway here with the help from the Noah Gragson car.
Hold your line.
Kind of cool that they ended up being car 9.
Still there.
And tell you what, we're back in the lead all of a sudden.
Clear low. You're leading. That lap was
So
over
that didn't take long. But looks like we are back to having 2 lanes now. See how that goes. Looks like I was the momentum that Highline needed because they just shot me right up there. They're having a little bit of trouble getting alongside that 23 car now. And they're starting to dissolve already, so kind of worked out perfectly for me. Honestly, I wish this 23 car would back off a little. I don't really need to be bumping like this right now. Not like we're trying to get past anyone, so just kind of ride in line there. And I'm getting these bumps as I enter the corner, and they're making the car really squirrely, so not a fan of that.
Car outside.
Guess now he's going to go to the outside. The Stacker 2 car going to go with him here, so I'm actually
Still
out of
there.
hell.
Keep it steady.
Oh, the Stacker 2 car looked at coming down low, and we got a wreck.
Hold your line. Full course caution.
It looks like we're the leader.
We're under
Well,
caution.
good and bad news. That means we control the restart. However,
Pace car.
Means I'm going to see if everyone else pits. I have not done an Atlanta race yet. This is my first one, so I don't know if tire wear is a thing here. When you do the other super speedway races like Daytona and Talladega, you don't have to worry about pitting, so let's see here. But yeah, that Stacker 2 car, you can see it in the mirror. He wanted to come down low, couldn't earlier, thought he was clear that time, came down, and
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
just did not work out for him as lock it up just a little. Gonna slow down for the safety car. Here we go. Moment of truth. Do people hit? And it looks like they are. I might have just made a mistake. I thought they were going to fake me. Oh boy. Well, guess see how this works out for us, but
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
yeah, we'll go green here with over 20 laps to go, so good luck to us. So, no cars stayed out with me. One car I initially did, but as we were coming to the one to go, he pitted. So I don't have a great feeling about this, but we'll see. We'll see how far it takes for me to drop back. I told you handling was going to be a thing. I just didn't think tire wear was necessarily a thing, but live and learn. We get ready here.
Green flag.
Green flag. Now, it doesn't look like the Geico restart zone was active there. I didn't get anything about miles per hour or anything like that, so it seems like they didn't activate the Geico restart zone on this track yet. I'm actually yet to experience that because I haven't done any NASCAR races so far this season. I meant to last week, actually, because I love Road America, but just completely forgot to because, again, F1 had all my attention. Is the Oreo car going to go high?
Still there. Hold your line. Keep it steady. He's still there.
They'll take that. What the hell?
Hold your line. Clear outside.
And we got a wreck.
Full course caution.
I
Watch
don't
out.
understand what the 2 car did. He just drove right down into us. And,
Pace car out. Line up single file.
it's like everyone
Right car
behind us
number
just lost their
3.
frickin' minds.
Pace
So,
car is out. Pits are closed.
interesting there. After such a strong start to the race, back-to-back cautions. We're under the caution again. I mean, I doubt everyone would pit again, so I might as well stay out. At this point, I've kind of made my bed and I got to lie in it, so we'll just go ahead and get back to racing here shortly. So we're now past the halfway mark here at Atlanta. Starting in the outside line for the first time on one of these starts and restarts. Oreo car now in control. We'll see when they decide to take the green flag. Can't see it on the recording. I can see them though just out of the left corner of my eye.
Green flag. We're
And
racing.
they go ahead, step on that gas. And much like they were able to do at the initial start, we're going to go ahead and get in right behind them.
P2. Outside. Hold your line. Still there.
See in the mirror, it seems like a very small pack. From what I can gather, most of the field has been in a wreck at this point, so
Hold your line.
there's not too many of us in the lead pack because there isn't too many of us that don't have damage at this point.
Keep it steady.
So that's
Keep it
interesting.
steady. Still there.
19 to go. I really don't have any interest in pushing this 23 car. I don't want to cause a wreck. Only because, you know, you never want to be the person to cause a wreck, but also, again, with there being so few of us left, really no need to push right now. We just need to ride here for a little bit. We still have 18 to go, so ride for maybe, you know, 8 to 10 laps, and then we can go for it here at the end. But just try to stay in a good position here. I think being second on the inside here is a pretty good position to be. What I can gather so far, and we've only had a short amount of laps here, but tires don't seem too bad. I slide up the track a little bit, but it doesn't seem to have the biggest difference in the world like it would at old Atlanta, for example. Side line lost their main car here. Ooh, slid up there. Be a little careful there. Slid up almost into that 24 car. Definitely feel the tires start to get a little slidey here. But obviously still good pace as long as you're in the draft. A little bit of damage on the leader actually on that right quarter. Top three breaking away here, single file. It's that 23, I'm telling you, all over the back of the leader. This is honestly kind of the perfect place to just ride right now. Let these two push, do what they want. I can slide up the track a little bit to help the tire life a little bit, not have to worry. Look at that momentum we got already onto the back of them as the other cars catch back up now.
Car inside. Carol.
Let the car get a little loose there when we switched lanes.
Keep it steady. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. You've just done it. It's 1.4.
Tell you what, I'm starting to feel it in the tires.
Clear inside. Inside.
Big old push this 23 car. He could go low if he wants to.
Still there.
He's going to kind of ride the middle there.
Clear inside.
So they've basically just swapped places now. Now the 5 going to go to the high side. Looks like both of them want to lead here. Neither one of them want to ride for now.
Still there. Hold your line. You're up top, 3 wide.
Oh boy, that 2 car making it 3 wide.
Still there. Car inside. Keep it
Oh
steady.
boy, 3 wide for the lead.
Still there.
Boys, there's still 13 to go. We're not at the finish yet.
P5. That lap time was 21.6. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
They're getting aggressive right now. Everyone wants to lead this race.
Still there. Still there. Clear to the bottom. Car high. Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line. Rewind. In the middle. Clear all right.
There it is.
Got a full course caution.
Get going here.
Pits are closed. Pace car is
Really, I
out.
don't
Line
think
up
our
single
damage
file.
is horrible. We definitely hit the wall, obviously. But honestly, I don't know how many clean cars are left, so we could still get a really solid finish from all this. But I knew that was going to happen. I mean, I thought the bottom would be a good place to go because I could avoid it, but I just got tagged. Unfortunately, got sent to that inside wall, which caused our biggest damage, so... Again, the hood's not pushed in too much, so... Go ahead, bring it down pit road this time, see what the damage is. Definitely down on speed, I can tell, but honestly, most of the pack is at this point, so Yeah, I just didn't think there was a need for that kind of aggression with all these guys with, we still had 10 to go. There was no reason to push.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Got a while here to
Clock's
get
in
to our pit box.
1,290 feet. It's fine, you got loads.
So from what I can tell, you might be able to see in the front row there, they're missing a rear bumper plate. Looks like just about everyone now has damage here, so it's going to be a game of whose car is damaged the least. We got about 50 seconds in the pits total, so 30 to 40 seconds of our optional. I don't think that helped our top speed too much.
Green, 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 let's go.
Go. Green flag.
Inside. 3 wide, 2 inside. 8th place. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Inside.
Ah, that's why that car could pass that car. They did not have a front.
Keep it steady. Clear low. Car low. Hold your line.
Looks like it's kind of two packs, the least damaged cars and the most damaged cars.
Hold your line.
It's amazing how much we are still in contention right now with this much damage.
Still there.
Everybody has damage.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. 3 wide, 2 inside. Car inside, clear low. Rikers is now leading.
So what are we now? P7. It's like a 5-car group at the front there. This Wrangler car has a lot of speed.
Still there.
It's like all their damage is at the back. Unfortunately, our damage ended up being at the front, so that's going to impact us a lot more. However, being in the draft kind of helped, so kind of latching on to it there as best we can. We're doing 170 through the turn. I believe this is about how fast you go single in single car qualifying, so hey, if they wreck again, we can gain more spots, so
outside, clear outside, car low, in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Pick up in front is now clear to the bottom. Car high. Hold your line. You're clear all around.
And don't want to be the car in front of a pack with the damage because you're just a freaking parachute. Caution! Wreck behind us. The leaders appear to be okay.
Line up single file behind car 20. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
I'll take a look at the standings here. Looks like there's still 15 cars on the lead lap, oddly enough. And we're going for a green-white checker, so let's expect some carnage here. Oh god, our temps are creeping up. See if any more cars pit to get some damage repair done. Since it's a super speedway, one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to be complete carnage in front of us, where we then have a chance to win, or there's going to be no action at all and it's just a clean finish. Those are the only two options. It's no single car stuff, nothing like that on these tracks ever. Especially with how narrow this damn track is, so let's see what happens when we go green for the green-white checker. Alrighty, time for a green-white checker and time to see if we do in fact get the chaos we so desperately crave at these tracks. Waiting on the green flag here.
Green, 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 let's go.
Not sure what happened there. Big checkup.
2 up top.
And nearly a wreck.
There.
On the restart. We got a great jump.
Still there. Car outside.
Not that it matters, because
Still
we're about to
there.
fall like a rock here.
Hold your line. Clear it high.
But,
Outside.
yeah, not a bad restart there. Actually,
Still there.
can help us there a little. White flag
Still
in the air,
there.
1 lap to go.
Hold your line.
See if these leaders do in
P7.
fact wreck.
White flag, last lap. Keep it steady.
Looks like they want to, and for some reason we are having a huge run here, staying in
Hold your
line.
Still there.
Definitely tell we're still slow.
Still there.
So we're losing ground on the straightaway, but we gained a
Still
ton of
there.
ground in the corner, and it looks like it's going to be
Hold
actually a clean finish,
Still
oddly
there.
enough. Here we go, checkered
line.
flag.
Keep it
There's
steady.
a wreck
Clear,
after
clear
the
to
fact.
outside. 8th place.
Woo!
That's it. We're done.
Save it, save it, save it. Woohoo! Tokyo Drift. And, let's see there. P8. Not bad. Not bad at all for having a damaged car. I didn't expect to still get a top 10, but, I guess that's what happens when everybody has damage. So, that'll do it for this one, everyone. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe for more iRacing content. Also got some F1 videos coming out very soon. Already started the series. Make sure to go check those out too. Now, something a little different from my typical iRacing content.
Watch your
However,
speed. Box in.
that'll be it for now.
1298.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!